Hey guys, it's Inside Bull, Dobbo and Kev, and Kratzmann Caravan, their Super Centre and RV Centre out there at Burpengary on the Bruce Highway. The best in the business.
Oh, huge centre too, Dobbo.
Mate, they had sales leading up into financial year sale, but you know what they did? They said, you know what? If you're an Inside Bull listener and you go out and say that, we'll do a deal for you. So, all I want to tell you is go out to Kratzmann Caravan. If you want brand new, second-hand RV caravan, mate, it's all there. It's their Super Centre. It's the best in the business. And all you need to do is go out and see them, say you listen to Inside Ball, and you know what? Your trip around Australia, up the coast, down the coast, it's all there.
Oh, it's all in luxury too,
it's luxury.
They're beautiful vans.
Mate, beautiful vans. Can't recommend them enough. Go and see them. Kratzmann's Caravans, their RV and Super Centre sale is happening all the time. They don't worry about the financial. It's all year round. Deals, 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 and more deals. Go and see them. Hello and welcome to the preview of round 23, Indigenous round, which is such an important round. We've got some breaking news that happened this morning before we get underway. Go, Kev, how are you, brother?
Dobbo, good, thanks, mate.
The West Tigers have been issued a formal warning that relates to the on-field conduct of three players in last week's game.
Oh, is that after they scored the try?
Yep. It said the actions caused or had potential to cause offence to members of the NRL community. Separately, the NRL has issued breach notices to the West Tigers player Brent Naden. Right. The notice says that Naden's conduct following the West Tigers match contravened with the code of conduct. The player will have 5 days to respond to the breach notice. Now,
so he got a fine, has he?
Well, I think he could
suspension.
I think so, but this is for some ham gestures that I didn't realise.
Do you know what they...
I don't know, but from what I've read, they offend, and it's the way you use them. I mean, we can say a swear word. That might be taken away. It's offended somebody in the community. Obviously, clearly the West Tigers knew what that was. They were doing that. They all knew what they were doing it. I'm pleased it's just a warning because it opens a precedence if they go down that road. And I know it's got nothing to do with Queensland and this podcast, but that's the big news coming out of the NRL. This morning that happened. I think that's important that we've addressed that. I'm pleased. And Brent Naden, mate, when you wear a moustache like that, you're always going to get yourself in trouble, mate. You just can't do that, brother. No. They've got the bye, the West Tigers, so they've got a bit of time to reflect why they've been warned, and we go on from there.
They got a bit excited, I think. I'm not sure what the sign means, but that was a good win for them. And but I'm not by any means condoning what they did. I don't know. I'm too old to know what that sort of all those signs mean.
No, me too. I didn't even know it. But anyway, clearly. All right, let's get into this game. It's going to be straight up a belter. Brisbane taking on the Melbourne Storm. Have not won in Melbourne since 2016. Kevie, you could never get it done down there as a coach. No one's been able to get it done for a while down there. Uncle Wayne, Siebes.
Well, I've actually take quite offence to you couldn't get it done down there, mate.
Go on.
Yeah, go back and have a look at the last few years against the Storm.
I know. You had him on the rack.
We lost our halfback at half time. He smashed going for a try.
Knocked out, going for a try.
You know, let's not go there. Anyway, yeah, you're right. Haven't been.
I'm not just saying you. I'm saying since 2016. Simmer down, big fella. Since 2016.
Can they do it tonight?
Yes, they can.
Yeah, I
think tonight is the night. Let's talk about why. Jerome Hughes is such an important part to that side.
Yeah, he's out. That's a huge out for the Storm, right? We get that. What's happened to Nelson? He's not in the side either.
Well, he's suspended.
No, I thought he got 2 weeks, and he's done his 2 weeks.
Well, maybe, just maybe, things aren't all rosy there.
Right.
No Nelson, no win.
Maybe he has got another week to do. I'm not sure. Anyway, no Nelson there, so he's a big out as well.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about Melbourne's strengths. Grant, Munster, Pappenhausen.
Yep.
How do you diffuse that if you're Brisbane? I'm going to get to Brisbane in a minute, but how do you stop that juggernaut? I mean, the pieces around them are big, but those are the big three.
Yeah, well, you have to defend together, right? Get your line speed right, certainly, and then you've got to defend together. Obviously, Harry Grant is a huge problem, can be a huge problem for teams if he's allowed time and space out of dummy half. And that'll be the key for the Broncos because since Hughes has been out injured, he's really stood up, and Munster. So, Pappenhausen last week was his first game back. He'll be better this week. Munster missed a couple of weeks with his dad's, funeral, which was very sad, but he's back. I can tell you and I've worked inside the Storm, they absolutely put this game in their calendar when the draw comes out. In November, they pencil it in as 2 big games. And there's 2 big games. There's this one in Melbourne, and then the return bout. Is that round 27?
Yeah, the last round.
The last round.
Back up here at Suncorp Stadium.
Right. So for mine, the Broncos have to get their defence right. How do they get their defence right? They have to attack with their attack. That's what puts teams under pressure and fatigues team when they use the ball, when they attack, when they take their opportunities. And it's not about playing the percentages, because that's normal. Every team should play the percentages, but play to your strengths. Ezra Mann, Reece Walsh, Payne Haas, Katoni Staggs, Pat Carrigan.
That's the way forward.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
And the Storm are probably at their most vulnerable that we've seen them in the last 5 years, I reckon.
Right.
They've been inconsistent this year with their form, right? They got Hughes, no Nelson Asofa Solomona, so that's 2 big outs for them. Brisbane virtually full strength. Are they?
Yeah, well, they're not.
Brendan Piakura.
HIA, he's out.
Still out, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
so Gajeski comes in for him.
Yep.
Their big loss is Willison, who's been very good for them. So,
Yep.
But they bring in Mudcrab, who has been very good.
Yep.
And I mean, you've been a huge fan. You got him to the club.
Yeah,
and,
I love the way he plays.
You're a big
got
supporter
a good
of him.
workhorse, and he not just a workhorse. He does his job really well.
Yeah.
In the middle, right?
I think our bench is better. Look, if you look at, and I'm just saying,
Hang on, our bench,
Broncos
bench.
I'm a Broncos member, mate.
Right.
I think the Broncos.
I'm a Broncos member too.
Yeah. You probably got a bit more equity in the Broncos than me. But I think Jonah Pezzett, Lascity, Kamakamika, and Joe Chan compared to Jaden Hunn, Ben Tolte, Kobe Hetherington, and the difference. So I think is
Cobbo on the bench?
No, the difference is Billy Walters, and you know that. Don't try and Cobbo's not. Don't try and rename other people. There's a difference, mate. He's a difference. Even I asked Michael Maguire. I was in the press conference. I said, "This is not." I said, "Does the difference get more time?" And he goes, "Yeah, Billy's going to get more time." He just knew straight away. See. It's catching on. It's a movement. We love you, difference. We love you, brother. Go hard. You let me down on the first try score. Anyway.
This is their big chance to
I think so as well.
Those records are there to be crumbled,
Well, I have rung a witch. There might be something going on sooner rather than later down there.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's good, Dobbo.
Yeah, we're going to cast a spell
I think they
on
can win, but they'll have to be at their best. And Reece, Ezra, Reynolds, Adam Reynolds, they all have to be at their best. Paddy, Payne, to beat the Storm. And it will be a huge confidence booster if they can.
Is this, and I'm not saying it's season defining, but is this a real test for them to know where they're at?
It's always a test going up against the Storm. No matter if you play them in round 1, round 17, round 23 this week, And we've seen it can be done, Dobbo. Manly beat them 2 weeks ago. In their own backyard.
Yeah, Manly are a hot and cold team.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
your
it's
tip,
doable.
Kevin Walters.
Well, I got my son playing for the Broncos.
Who's that?
My son, Billy.
The difference.
Right. And obviously I'm a Broncos fan.
You're a Broncos member?
I think the Broncos can win.
Bronx.
Go for the upset.
It's not an upset. Morals.
It's an upset, mate.
Morals. That's what I'm saying. They're morals. Okay.
Knights Panthers.
Oh, come on. No, let's just, Panthers by how much?
Well, what happened on the weekend with the Panthers and the Titans?
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Who won?
Yeah.
8 in a row.
What if that trainer didn't come on the field? Now, that's still getting noise, isn't it? We're still getting noise. Did we get any questions or people... I didn't have a look on the socials yesterday about... Are they angry, the people? They just moved on.
Well, do you think that he should have been fined $50,000 and the club should have been fined $50,000 and suspended?
I think something needed to be done to a deterrent, mate, so it doesn't happen again. That's just my opinion. What do you think was an honest mistake? It could have been.
Yeah, 5 matches.
Don't make the honest mistake, mate.
Nelson gets two for a high shot. Fus Kafusi in the 75th minute goes for 3 weeks.
Find another trainer, mate. That's easy to do.
5 weeks for a trainer. Like, come on.
He'll be back for the finals, the big fella.
He could have gone to the judiciary and at least contested it. They didn't even get a contest in 5 weeks. That's it.
Now, they've been digging around on 360. They've found more evidence of these Penrith trainers.
Yeah, they're not. They haven't got
got a clean skin, Dobbo. They got form, mate.
They got form. I know. And look, I don't know where it's come from. Wherever the training course is for the trainers from the Penrith, you need to reinvent the wheel. Like this is maybe there's some grey areas.
They've got a great production line, talent on the field and off, mate. Anyway, we move on. Yeah, Panthers will win that one. Bradman Bester's back though. First game back since round 20 for the Knights, mate. He's a powerful centre.
Yeah, you looking at him?
Yeah, certainly.
Could he be a chance?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely.
I like that. Okay, the Canberra Raiders taking on the Seagulls. That's a GIO stadium. They had a bad loss last week in the wet. I don't take much away from it. Manly are desperate. I've said Koh Samui to Manly.
You've got them on the plane?
I've got them on the plane, but they are still a mathematical chance if they can beat Canberra.
I don't think that plane should take off until there's no chance, right? Because there's a lot going on with teams playing each other and anything can happen in rugby league, Dobbo. You know that.
Well, he's put Tommy Travojevic back to fullback.
Well, Lehigh's he's got a shoulder injury.
Tommy Talau comes into the centres.
Yep.
Saab's back. Cole, they're
a good side, mate, but they just lack a few sort of middle, not so much middle forwards.
Corey Waddell and Cheekham on the edges. That's a big worry compared to Hudson Young and Hoskins.
Well, there you go. So
and then you look at the benches. Bullymore, Sasangi. Toff Sipley, Mariota.
He's a champion, mate.
Owen Paddy, go you good thing. Billa. Go Billa. He's a footballer.
Going well.
Who's your tip?
Yeah, I'm going to obviously go the Raiders. They're looking for their first minor premiership, Dobbo, since 1990. That great 1990 side from the Raiders. They got the same 17. And they've won 9 from 10 at GIO Stadium. So
they won the premiership in 90 as well, didn't they?
89, 90, 94, yeah. Stephen Walters just keeps reminding me. 89, 90.
Lost one in 91.
Yeah, against Penrith.
Yeah.
Will they be there this year?
And 87.
If they can finish first, that's a huge... If you finish top 2, man, that's where you want to finish.
You get a big chance. You get guaranteed 2 homes.
2 home finals.
All right, we're ticking Raiders there. Sharks, Dragons... I'm going for the upset.
You're going the Dragons?
I'm going the Dragons.
No, I
Jubilee,
don't think so, mate.
I just think I can't trust the Sharkies at the moment.
Well, they put the cleaners through North Queensland on the weekend, mate.
Please. Come on.
No,
that's not a benchmark.
It was pretty
That's
methodical.
Not a benchmark, mate.
But it was pretty methodical.
Yeah,
right?
okay.
They put it to them.
I just say this now. I just think there's something brewing there. I think they've had some close calls. They beat. Confidence is a funny thing.
Yeah.
And any team with Blocker Laurie in there...
Oh, you like the block?
Blocker Laurie, mate. Blake Laurie. If you've any team with Blocker Laurie, mate, just goes hard.
Yeah, right.
I love Blocker Laurie.
Now, we know that form goes out the window in these derby games, and like club form. So
2 in the Shire. What's your experiences of the Shire?
I haven't been down there much at all. What's that club down there?
Northies.
Never been anywhere near it. Have
really?
You been to Northies? I've never been to Cronulla Beach.
I had a girl, bad experience with a girl there. Well, mate, I've taken a girl there.
Right,
on a date.
Partner?
Yeah, I was dating her.
Yeah. Well, hang on, what are you doing in Sydney in the first?
Well, this is early on in the days. This is straight out of school.
Right.
We're just dating.
And you're one of the surfer lads,
we just heard that, mate. Remember they had the thing called Toss the Boss, where you'd go there, you'd order, they flick the coin. If you heads, you tell. Anyway, we went there en route. 5 rum and cokes, toss the boss, or if not, you're gone for the night. Anyway. So I don't know what happened there. I'm standing there. Next thing you know, she's kissing another bloke. I'm like, mate,
what's going on?
It all
here?
died in the arms of Northies. I've never been back since. I'm broken hearted. I got into the cab on my own.
Did you know the bloke she was kissing?
No.
You got bounced. That's bad. I'm sorry. Are you okay, mate?
Mate. A kebab heals all wounds. I had a kebab.
You got to let it go.
Yeah, I've never been back since.
Northies, and I've only been told this, has brought plenty of.
Well, it brought me to my knees, tears. If I must say, never been back to Northies since. Mate, sharing all these stories if you ever want on.
We used to get into Cronulla, play the game, and get out. It was a tough place.
I'm not a fan of the Shire. I'm openly going to say that. I tell James Graham as well. He lives at Guyamere.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
He lives at Guyamere.
No good. They would all our Gymea fans just
Sorry. I mean, I live in Ipswich. You can all say what you want, but I mean, like, I'm not a fan of that. Anyway,
now,
who's your tip?
I'm just going to give you some stats before you put. I know you've said the upset, right? The Sharks have won the past 10 games against the Dragons. Yeah. That's incredible. And Sloane's he scored 6 tries in the last 5 games, so he's going to score a try. Get him down for something like that. But look, I just think the Sharks. I think they've got more to play for.
Okay.
I think they found their bit of mojo last week. You know? So I'm going to go the Sharks.
All right.
Your Dragons?
I'm Dragons.
Right.
5:30, Suncorp Stadium.
You going to this one?
I'm calling this game for Triple M. I've got to behave myself after it because I've got to do post-match, and we know I'm not allowed on the field.
Well, don't go on the field, mate, with your 9 cameras and your triple.
Okay, righto. Joe, I'm sorry. I'm apologising to Joe again. Joe Bromman, I am sorry.
You're the Panthers trainer. Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
Well,
that's exactly.
I'm on my last warning.
You'll get a fine, mate.
Just to give everybody a truth, I went on with a Channel 9 camera to Renault's 300th.
Yeah.
It was a genuine, and I mean this, honest mistake.
You got your legs crossed.
But we won't apologising. Can we just say I wasn't apologising and cheering and sculling beer in the show. I'm genuinely sorry. But Joe Bromman, I'm going to say this now. You're the head of Fox. I get it. I'm sorry.
He's sorry.
I'm genuinely sorry. Dolphins, Felice Kafusi, I think because of age, what he does is he comes back from injury and it's that hard. He gets whack. He's 2 weeks. He's having another little blow. He's having another blow. He's having it again. Like Fussy, seriously. They lose Herbie. They went Fine and Nafu. Like I thought Trey Fuller, who's in the extended at the moment, I thought potentially they could have gone with Hammer, but they say he's not ready. They don't say he's ready.
No, that's fair enough.
I still give him a chance. I mean, they are stacked, the Roosters. The Roosters should be the favourites.
They are the favourites.
But bet against the Dolphins. I dare you, because they absolutely continually prove something. But Herbie is a huge out.
He is a huge out for them. Well, what about the matchup in the 2 halves, Katoa and Walker?
Unbelievable.
Wow. That's going to be exciting.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
That is very good. And let's not forget, the Dolphins' first ever game in the Premiership was against the Roosters on a Sunday.
Yeah, and they beat them.
And they beat them.
Can I say this? This? Indigenous round, Arthur Beetson medal, these 2 sides playing at Suncorp Stadium.
Oh, how apt, yeah. It's unbelievable.
Awesome.
Uncanny, isn't it?
It's unbelievable. So this game has all the makings of a special night because of what they're playing for, which is the Arthur Beetson medal.
Yeah.
They also, it's Indigenous round. He was a proud Indigenous rugby league player. I can't.
One of my favourite rugby league moments was going to Suncorp Lane Park in 19. I've told the story earlier when Arthur Beetson ran out, right? And then what was that? 1980. 30 years later, 20 years later, I got to meet Arthur Beetson and get coached by him for Queensland. It was such an amazing experience. Wow. And then he owned the old Queen's Arms. He used to own that and run that and live there. And he got me. I was a carpenter, He got me to do some work around the hotel. And that. Oh, yeah.
He used to do a bit of chippy.
Oh, mate, he was a great fella.
He's still good.
Just so different to what you see on television. And
I reckon I love him. I only met him a couple of times. I met him.
For such a legend of the game, he was so nice and not a bad bone in his body. Just such a kind person and human and laughed. He loved playing his cards and he loved having a good time, but he also loved the game and he gave so much back to it. I'm pleased that. Are they playing for the Arthur Beetson medal?
Arthur Beetson medal, yeah. That's what they play.
Very good.
Yeah, so
that's unreal.
In Indigenous round, who's your tip?
Look, I think that the Roosters will win, but I'm going to back the Dolphins.
Me too.
Yeah, they're at home.
We back the Dolphins.
You know what? If the Roosters lose...
Kosamui?
They'll be...
Kosamui,
if they lose the Roosters, they'll be 4 points out of the 8, and they'll be getting close to ringing up
Kosamui,
booking the flight. They can't afford to lose too many more, and neither can the Dolphins.
I can't wait till you call for somebody to go to Kosamui. I am looking forward to that day.
Well, I'm going to go. I'm going. So there's one. You can go as well.
I don't want to go to Kosamui. I'm not going to Kosamui.
We'll do a show from there.
No, we're going to England, bro. We're going to England. That's just tour, mate. That's where we're going.
This is after that.
Yeah, I'm going to that, mate. Right, I haven't told you yet. I'm buddy your staff.
That's fine, mate. I'll take you along, Dobbs. That's easy, mate.
Okay. So,
what are you doing? Who are you going?
Well,
You've got to go Dolphins too, mate. Right?
I'm going Dolphins. This next game is so important. It's the Bulldogs taking on and the Warriors. Now, look, Galvin.
I'm pretty strong on this one.
Well, I don't think Galvin will play.
He's got is it an ankle?
Wrist, isn't it?
Ankle and a wrist.
Yeah. So he's having scans. Sexton's been named in the extended.
Oh, how good would it be to see him get a game? Be careful here. Be careful. He's got 2 man of the matches, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Playing New South Wales Cup.
Can the Dogs just look? He might be a good player, Galvin, in time. I'm not being, but I've watched him, and I don't know a thing about.
Well, you do because you've watched a lot of rugby.
Yeah, but I'm not like
a
thumb. But to me, that side looks better at the moment with Sexton.
Right.
They got to the top.
You're not the only person who thinks that.
I don't want to be seen as a media bloke telling Gus Gould and Cameron Serrato what to do because I don't even know an inch of what they know about coaching.
No.
But there's no secret. This side has not been performing anywhere near their ability since he's been out of the side.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. But they've also had some different issues, went through Origin and the like. But there's no excuses now for the Dogs. They got to go full steam ahead and attack this with their defence. That's how they're going to win the premiership, is their defence. Their attack is okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, Stephen Crichton's a freak.
Yeah.
He's so good, mate.
Yeah, but on the weekend, it just goes to show, if you're a little bit off your mark with your mentality, you'll get beaten.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to them on the weekend, so I expect them to rise back up. They've only won 2 of their past 8 against the Warriors, but this is not full-strength Warriors.
Yep.
They got some players back, obviously, Dobbo.
Their side, Tua Picky at fullback, Dallin, Pompey and Clockstad in the centres, Roger on one wing. Their halves, Harris Tavita is back.
Yep.
And so they've got Tanner Boyd, Harris Tavita. So Murata Nikore, Jackson Ford and Sam Healsley. So no Wade Egan again.
Yeah,
but then they've got Halasima. Capes is back on the edge and Aaron Clark. Now Tamare, Viamoga, they are down on troops.
Yeah,
Fisher Harris is named in the extended as 23 at the moment.
Yeah.
So maybe
he may be a chance.
Maybe a chance. So,
yeah, I just think the Bulldogs, mate. Even if Fisher Harris plays, the Bulldogs. There's a lot of noise around the Dogs, and they need to get their game right. So, yeah, I expect them to win this one. That opens up a top 4 spot if they get beaten, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And so Penrith, who you would expect to win, or Penrith are going to the top 4.
Could go and sneak in there too. If Penrith lose and the Warriors lose and Brisbane win, they're in the top 4.
Whoa up.
Sorry, I've got to be
You're going to
excited.
say Penrith are going to beat Newcastle. Penrith are going to beat Newcastle. We all agree with that.
Well,
if you're going to say that there's not going to happen.
No, I'm not going to say that,
So
mate.
they will go into the top 4 of that.
I said
happens.
if.
Hey, snowflakes, crystal ball snowflakes, we're not doing that.
Right.
Okay, so then let's move a bit. Let's go to
mate.
Sunday.
Titans.
Spoon Bowl. I'm going to tip the Titans here. I don't care Latrell's coming back. I don't care Jamie Humphries is in the side. I think the Titans
on form, mate, yes,
can win this game at home, Seabus, and you know what?
This won't determine the spoon, though, right? There's more to come yet.
Okay, so you don't think it will?
No.
Well, the Rabbitohs have a bye in place. And also you've got Newcastle loitering around. We know who you are. So I think, honestly, the Titans win this one. I'm covering that game. I think they win.
Just
Your
depends
thoughts?
how they bounce back from that loss, mate.
Yeah.
How their energy levels are. Khan Pereira's back, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's back on the wing. They've only won one of their last 7 games at Seabus, the Titans. But the Rabbitohs.
Humphries makes a difference, and if Latrell's
Brandon Smith's named
Brandon Smith's in their side as well.
back on the bench.
Yeah, and Mamazoulis. I think, look,
Right,
come on, Wayne. I'm going to the
at home.
Titans. I'm Titans
at home.
home.
Sorry, Wayne.
Yeah. Okay, Eels take on the Cowboys as a Combank.
Yeah. Well, the Eels.
They're going to Kosamui anyway, right? That's one thing we know.
Yeah.
Right, they're on the trip. The Eels have shown form. They beat Brisbane. They took Melbourne right to the sword. I think they're building. I love what Jason Riles is doing there. I genuinely think they win this one.
Yeah,
by
Moses
plenty.
is in there. He's obviously the key there, certainly.
Are you looking at him, Kev? Can I ask?
Yeah,
you?
mate, he's a good player.
Yeah, is he a chance of going?
He's the incumbent number 7 for the Kangaroos.
I know, but you got Cleary and you got Munster and you got Dearden. Could you take 4 halves?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, I think Moses he has got rep honours in him, hasn't he? He really has.
Yeah, he certainly has. He played Origin 1 and New South Wales 1. Then he was out for the next 2 games. They lose. And he's the incumbent 7 from last year's Kangaroos against Tonga, so in New Zealand. So I think, he's a good player. And the way he came back against the Broncos a couple of weeks and then continued on last week against, was it the Storm they played? Yeah, so no, he's a good player, mate. Very good player.
I like it.
But I'm going the Eels on the back of him. North Queensland, Tom Ailo's back, so that's a big in for them.
Yeah.
Huge one. He hasn't played... I can't remember.
Clifford and Dearden in the halves.
Yeah. If they put it together,
Viley's back in the side as well. So I mean,
they got some ins there.
But I don't think they can beat Parramatta. So Kevie, who are you tipping?
Of all the games, I reckon the Cowboys in that one there. I reckon they can beat the Eels.
So we'll tip them.
I just said that. I reckon they can beat the Eels.
It's going to be a long weekend.
And their flight to where you said them, Koh Samui, it's on hold. If they win this game, they can mathematically still make it.
Oh, stop.
Never give up,
you
mate.
You been drinking today?
No, never give up, mate.
Seriously.
Well, if you're coaching the Cowboys, what are you saying to them?
Yeah.
Come on, we're still in this.
We're building. Okay.
Let's win 4 in a row and make the finals.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. Okay, right. Now, the Kratzmann's player on the move. Kratzmann's Caravan player on the move.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot there. There's a lot of teams on there.
Pushing a lot of teams, a lot of players, individuals as well, trying to get their teams in their best position.
Do you know what I think is? Because he's on the move. This is can I come in? I think Izzy Katoa, because I think he comes up against Sam Walker. There's all this talk. That's going to be the Queensland New South Wales halfbacks for years to come.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
No Herbie Farmworth.
He's got to stand up, eh?
Izzy Katoa.
Righto. I'll go with you, mate.
You like that?
I like that. I like the two. One of those. Whoever has the best game out of those two wins. They'll decide the outcome. Right?
Izzy Katoa, Ipswich. Isn't it funny? Sam Walker's from Ipswich. Yeah. Izzy's from down there at Penrith. Like, both of them are Western. They both play, or like one plays for a Queensland team. Like, seriously, I think the Dolphins would have been with Sam Walker unbelievable. I think the Roosters, if they had Izzy Katoa, it's a crazy, crazy situation that both of them are opposites, but they both come from the West in Sydney and in Brisbane. Like so,
yeah, they're both great young players.
Good players.
Looking forward to seeing this one.
All right, now I didn't do that well with the bets last week.
No, well, yeah, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Let's not make excuses.
So this is what I want to do for everybody, right? I want to say Dolphins head-to-head over the Roosters.
Right.
Then I want to go into the Canberra Raiders, right, with to win, with Timoko to score.
Right.
Then
you're extending it.
Gold Coast Titans to win. Right.
Right, that's enough. You're going silly now.
I'm not. Now, a 4-leg multi will give you $9. Gamble responsibly. Dolphins on Saturday. Green Machine as well. No, Green Machine on Friday with Matt Timoko. We go into Saturday.
Matt Timoko, try scorer. Yep.
We go in there. And then you know
what's this?
Dolphins.
Is that magic
Dolphins?
dust?
That's Dolphins. And then we sprinkle a little bit at the end on Sunday afternoon against Wayne.
You're going to make it wait all weekend.
Yeah, Titans to win $9. You like it?
Yeah. Well, I liked all of our sort of proposals, but we don't seem to get them through.
Question for Kev: will Pat Carrigan be a kangaroo? Can I answer that? If he's fit, 100%.
Yeah. Well, he was on the tour last year. Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, he's one of the first picks.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we love him. Is the difference that good? Great question. Is the difference that good? Yes, he is.
We go. Yeah. Are these questions for me or for you?
No, this is for you. We'll answer it.
Billy's a good player. We know that. He can be the difference. On.
Do you feel uncomfortable calling him the difference?
Yeah, I do. He can be the difference tonight, though. If he comes on and does his job well, he can certainly help the Broncos to a victory tonight.
Roads Walked podcast. I love how other podcasts are trying to crowbar themselves into us. Yes, Roads Walked. Just reach out if you want to come on our podcast. If you want Kevie to go or me, go on. You don't have to ask a question to get your name plugged in there. Just we get what you're doing. But Roads Walk podcast question: how crucial is it for Big X being out of the Storm Broncos clash?
Oh, that's a big out for the Broncos. Certainly, he's been in very good form for the Broncos. Big, strong, athletic. So, yeah, he'll be missed. He'll be back. How long is he going to miss? 4 to 6 weeks, they said. With the
6 weeks.
Is it a broken arm? 6 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Roads Walk podcast have asked another question. When's Dobbo coming on the podcast?
There you go.
I mean, seriously. Just reach out to us. I'll come on your podcast. I don't even know about Roads Walk. Do you know Roads Walk? Do you know these guys? Darcy knows them.
Darcy knows.
So I feel like Darcy's hijacked these blokes. Sort it out. Producer can sort it out.
Well, what do they talk about?
What?
I want to have Dobbo on. Go on. Put your hand up.
I'll go on your podcast. It's all right.
Tell them about your fee you charge.
Ostrich boots.
Oh, yeah.
Ostrich.
Well, you want to talk about the boots?
No,
you want to talk about my boots?
Look, just to end the show, like this bloke's come on.
Okay.
Seriously, I think he's going on a date. Surely, he's going on a date. Hopefully, you're not going to Northies, right? But you're going for lunch somewhere.
I just want to say this now. I just want to say about relationship status. One dog, one bone.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
one dog, one bone. Like, I'm going on a date. You think Amity would go out with me wearing
you're going
that?
on a date with Amity.
Okay,
lunchtime.
so you want to know about the boots? You want to know about the boots?
I reckon you're going to do the Star
Ostrich
Casino.
skin boots. I'm going to be honest with you. Where I'm going?
Yeah.
Ostrich skin boots.
Right now.
Okay.
You know,
Harriet.
I got a pair of Nike sand shoes on. Right, these
That'd
would
be
be
free.
$100 from the
Free.
DFO.
You would not have bought them.
I did buy them. I don't know why I did, but I did. No, I did. It's Nikes, mate. They're a great brand. Right? Now you got.
I'm an Harriet ambassador. These are Harriet boots.
I reckon there's no change out of $5,000 for them.
Well, I don't know. You can't put a price on quality, but they're less than
No
that.
change out of $5,000.
They're less than that. That's the first thing.
Well, and there's
I'm
two of
going to
them.
the Young Auctioneers competition today at lunchtime.
There you go. See?
Okay. So
There you go.
The Young
Got a
Auctioneers.
55. Just
I'm
give
a
us
previous winner. I'm a previous winner of the
Right.
Queensland Young Auctioneers comp. I'm going out there today. Right.
You're going to auction those boots off? How
I'm
would you
not
do it?
auctioning the boots off. Just listen. I wear these boots often in my life.
No, you don't. We do this podcast 3 days a week.
I don't wear them around you because I'm worried that you'd hock them. I wear them out in public. So anyway, we've got to be.
Out of 50. Is that?
45, but now 55.
There we go, there it is.
Anyway, that's another day or another thing. Roads Walk podcast.
Dobbo's coming
Our people are going to get in contact with your people, and we'll get something sorted out. Darcy, sort it out. Okay. Kev, have you thought about your assistant coaches for the Kangaroos tour? Mitch Wood, you Broncos, very good question. You've got a lot of good talented people out there.
Yeah.
I don't expect to know, but are you making phone calls, and is that
Yeah,
getting in the
certainly
process?
that wheel is well and truly in motion. So, yeah, there's some really good assistant coaches in our great game, which you'd expect.
Yeah, and head coaches would love to come with you.
Yeah,
learn
that
a
too,
bit
but
more.
I don't think
Probably
you can
take assistance.
drag a head coach out of their environment because that's a period where they need to sort of get a rest and recharge. But the assistants don't do as much work as the head coach. So, yeah, there's some really good ones out there. So, and we'll get a good mix of Queensland and New South Wales people as well, just to keep the flow even among the staff. So I'm really excited about the staff we're putting together to head over to England. Very knowledgeable. They're winners.
Will you break that here at this stage? At some point, there's going to be.
Yeah, we could break that on.
Well, at some point, you're
Yeah.
going to know in the next couple of weeks,
Yeah.
and well, clearly. And so once you get
It'll
some
be
sort
inside
of
2 weeks when we finalise the
perfect.
staff.
watch the potty. Kevie, do you do and ADAJA ADJA? Is that how you pronounce it? 1414783. This is when you put that, just give us a normal account name, please. Like that, we're not spam. Good question though. Does Kevin do regular cardio? Ooh.
Yes, he does. I got a little. Actually, this is a good story. So through COVID, we got to, because no one was working. I was doing a little bit on Fox, but basically nothing because everyone was laid off. So yeah, I got to this little app on the phone. Actually, where is my phone? Do you know where it comes from? Don't you?
No.
You know?
No.
Well, I'm gonna. It's called the Centre app. And
Right.
do you know who's behind the Centre app?
I have no idea. I've never even heard of the Centre app.
Do you know Darcy, who's behind the Centre app? So there it is there. He's a famous Australian actor. Good-looking fella.
Hugh Jackman.
No.
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
Right.
Right? So Hemsworth's got the app. My wife put me onto it. She obviously wants me to look a bit like Hemsworth. Hello. That's never going to happen, mate. That's never going to happen.
She was
But I
sick
got
of
onto
you
this
chasing
app, mate.
around
It is
in
the
the
best.
COVID.
It
Yeah.
is the best app. It's
And
called.
so what does
Centre.
it do?
So it's all exercises and body weights and all that. It's good. You know, obviously, I think it's really like I
Well, what happened when you used to run around with Benji around?
I can't run too much anymore with my knee. I'll be honest, but I can do cardio. Like
But you used to run with Benji
I
everywhere.
used, to, mate, I used to run 4 times a week. I loved running. Not big distances, only 5 or 6K.
You're still seen walking around.
I walk a lot. I can't run. If I run hard now, the next day my knees are really sore. So I should get them looked at, but I don't. So I get by with what I do.
Right.
But I think it's really important. I want to send a strong message here, Dobbo, to stay fit and healthy. Keep your body fit and healthy. It's great for your mind.
Yeah, I agree with that. Now, I just do want to get across one thing. I've got issue with you.
With me?
Yeah. So yesterday I tried to call you. Now I don't know what technology's not your greatest strength.
Well, I'm pretty good there. Like
you've
you've
answered. I'm there with Will Dobbin. Has to obviously have an operation today.
Yeah.
You know, we just wanted some pep talk. I'm like, I'll ring Kev, get him to give some motivational words.
Oh.
So you've answered the phone. You must have been in a cafe or something. I don't know where you were yesterday morning, but mate, all I got was the fine china sips. I'm like, mate, this bloke is like snouting the trough. He's having breakfast. Do you have breakfast somewhere?
No, I would have been at home, I think, yesterday morning.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
Mate, sort your phone out.
Is Will okay? What's going on?
He's all right, mate. He's all right. Go to hard Will Dobbin.
Surgery
today.
today.
Yeah, today.
Okay.
Yeah, well
All
done.
the best, Will.
Yeah, anyway. That's it from us here. We're digressing. Please keep your questions. A lot of good questions.
They're great.
For Kev, because we want to know, and I can't ask these questions. It gets a bit snaky with me. But you know what? Koh Samui, it's not far away for a few of you. We're happy for you. Broncos, big upset tonight. See you later.